I am Stubbs. How I heard about Stitches was through my friends Bobby and Vicky. And the first time I ever came was with them. When I walked through the door, it was like the coolest place ever. You know, black walls, you know, pretty cool. It was just like a chill atmosphere. It was just like I was welcomed. It made me feel loved.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. Me and my folks, I was raised to go to church, and you know, I fear God and all that. But to be honest with you, most Christians are hypocrites. We go to church and we were confused one Sunday. We thought it was potluck Sunday, and we brought some food, and we were having just a bad day, really bad day. And Mom was like, well, why don't we just go home? And someone walked in the church said, yeah, why don't you just go home? Yeah. So ever since then, I've been kind of skeptical on other people, but I know that's not important. What's important is me. But then I go to jail, and everybody just goes to church to get out of their cell. I didn't go to church in jail. I always go on the streets. And it's really cool to come to a place like this where I could find most people going through the same things, been through the same things as I, and understand and not judge me for what I used to be or who I am, and just accept me as God's child. Stitches has helped me. In fact, Ted, you've helped me get an ID. You've helped me counseling. I mean, I come in here with a problem, and I come in here really mad. I'll come in here upset, and then I'll be leaving with a big smile and a big old hug on my face, you know what I mean? In fact, you in New York, Ted in New York, is probably the best two people I've ever had a chance to talk to and get my feelings out there. You see, I'm a dude, and you know how dudes are. They don't talk. They don't tell your feelings to someone, but it's easy to do with Ted in New York, and that's like probably my feeling about the best thing about Stitches.
How'd you first hear about Stitches? Probably about like 3.5 years ago when I was with it was my cousin Kaylee. Her mom first told me about it, and I started going ever since then. I've been there almost every day, every time it's open, you know. It's a pretty tight place.
Has it ever helped you in any way possible?
Well, I don't know. It's kept me out of trouble a lot though, cause like,
In what way? Explain.
like, I don't know how exactly to explain it. It's like keeps me from doing stupid stuff. Instead of going out, you know, like fighting or drinking or something like that, I can just go there and just chill, you know.
Has it ever helped you at all?
Yeah, I spent time at Stitches, which means there was time I wasn't out going and getting high.
But you go to Stitches. You don't go to church, but you'll go to Stitches.
Yeah, I'll go to Stitches. Of course I'll go to Stitches. Stitch was like one of my best friends.
Why do you like it?
Because like I'm not really accepted anywhere else because I have a lip ring and I dress different most likely.
What are you treated like when you go to Stitches? What makes you feel good there?
Family. It's just like family and friends all together in the same place, and you don't get judged. It's just a place for family and friends to go, and if you're not like really accepted anywhere else, like at the Ike Box, because those are emo people, that you can go there and just hang out and be okay, and nobody can judge you. Well, before like I started going to Stitches, I was like always like hanging out at North Block all the time, and I started going to Stitches, and like I almost did some bad stuff. I was just gonna leave it at bad stuff, but then I started going to Stitches and started hanging out there, and then just I didn't want to do it anymore.
Before, didn't really care about much, didn't care. Family, myself, school, none of it seemed to really matter. And then after coming here and meeting just all these people and starting to talk to them, everything started to mean more to me.
Yeah, it's helped me quite a bit. I'm not so angry at life anymore. Don't feel the need to go out and get drunk every night. Don't feel the need to have to hit somebody because they don't like the way my hair is or the way I'm dressing.
Well, I've been clean for 3 years.
Because of Stitches?
Because of Stitches. Well, Ted in New York, they'd talk to me and they'd pray for me. They'd give me hope in myself because they had hope in me and faith. Well, we hear about Jesus a lot. We'll pray. Like, during Freak Show on Wednesdays, we'll take a time and we'll pray, and Ted will ask, if there's anything that anybody in the audience wants to pray for, and a lot of people raise their hands, so he'll ask, we'll tell him, we'll pray for it all.
All it boils down to is Stitches rocks. That's just all it boils down to.
All right.